Anyone going into the prison system or serving time really needs to be thinking about what can they begin doing today to prepare for success in the days, weeks, months, years, and decades ahead. I had to think about that while I was climbing through 9,500 days in prisons of every security level, and that's the reason I took the time to write this very simple paperback book, the Earning Freedom Journal. It says January, but in reality, you could use this for any month. In fact, I've just changed the cover so I can build it just as the 2021 journal, and I'll produce a couple more throughout the year. But every one of these pages has a lesson, and that lesson is going to teach people how and why it's so important to make deliberate decisions while we're going through the journey. These are the strategies that I used to come out of prison and rebuild my life after 25 years being inside of prisons of every security level, and then the final year in a halfway house, or 6 months in a halfway house, and then 6 months on home confinement. I concluded my sentence in August of 2012. Inside of prison, and then I did 6 months in a halfway house in San Francisco, and then 6 months on home confinement to conclude my sentence on August the 12th of 2013. And today, if you can look on my screen as I move myself up to the bottom here, you can see on the bottom here I've got a calendar, don't I? I don't have a calendar on there? Oh yeah, there's a calendar. It's January 26, 2021. Right now it's 2:46 in the afternoon. I've been working here at my desk since well before 4 o'clock in the morning, and but I make a commitment to following the same principles that I recommend that you follow, and that's document your story. Document what you are doing to build your life. And I want to show you what I am doing today in this effort that I'm making to continue growing. This is a brand new page that I built on our website, Compliance Mitigation. And the purpose of this page is to help new people who are coming out of the prison system that may want to join us for income opportunities. I want them to understand what we do at Compliance Mitigation. So when I'll try to remember to show this again in tomorrow's video. I'm making this video because I want to show and teach how it will develop. So there will be a video on here, this video, that I use to help people who are going into the prison, who may want to come. Actually, I don't think I can do that because this is specifically for people in jail and prison. So I have to make another video specifically for this website that describes an overview of our business, who our market is, what value propositions we offer. This is all the information that I wrote today. I'm putting links in here so people can see who our team members are. You can see our tagline here. We did the time, so you won't have to. That's from our team at compliancemitigation.com, and I'm creating examples of what I do. Like I'm even showing, what we build for companies. This I've shown before. I don't know if you've seen some of my earlier daily journals, but in this one, it kind of shows how we build a business, our business, and what we are doing to build other businesses or help other business leaders understand what they need to be doing. You can see there's just a massive amount of work that goes into all of this documentation. If you're in prison, you're kind of used to these policies and procedures. But now, as I'm building our own business, I've got to use these techniques to show other leaders how it's important to really document the story. This is so important at every stage in the journey to document what you're doing. And that's one of the things that I have been working on all day today. This is a receipt of our different tools that I'm creating. Here is an independent contractor agreement. You can see I've written it all out, and it's got all types of information here, kind of similar. I learned about these processes while I was in prison because that's how the prison system's operated. It's driven by policies and procedures. And of course, now I'm very grateful to have a team of contributors that give me a lot of insight on really documenting what do we have to do. And what we really have to do is be transparent. We really have to show people how these things work and how we use them, and then recommend to those business owners that they develop the same level of documentation that shows how their business operates. So what you will see me develop over the next several months is a really comprehensive message of what we do, how we train our team, how we pay individual contractors, why we think that they have value as subject matter experts, how we kind of help people get started, where they work. We're all work from home. I work here from my home in Orange County, California. And I really am grateful to be able to do that because there's a saying, I think it's from Lori Grenier, the lady on Shark Tank, who says, being an entrepreneur is the only job in the world where you work 100 hours a week in order to avoid working 40 hours a week. But I love every day of it because this is the pathway that I started while I was in prison, of being self-directed and holding myself accountable and creating all day long. So you can see how much work goes into creating a well-documented plan. But as somebody who's gone through the prison system and somebody who got sued for more than $100 million and had to settle for $3 million, I know the importance of documentation. And I really encourage every individual to be thinking about documenting what they're doing, the reasons for what they're doing, the processes that they use to carry out the functions of their business. Because if you don't, you're really vulnerable to attack. And I don't want to be under attack ever again. It's, after, first of all, having gone through prison for 26 years and then coming home and building successful businesses and getting sued basically because I met a guy in prison and I invested in his company. I don't ever want that to happen again. And so now I am really working hard to develop relationships and develop partnerships and document the entire story. So lots of work in all of this. This is what I have to continue developing today. And the reason I have to continue developing it today, and you will see all of this will be branded and it will appear on this website that I'm showing you. So anybody's going to be able to see it. Okay, they're going to be able to see why I think we add value, what we do. And I know a lot of people will copy it, but at the end of the day, it's very difficult to replicate my story and what I do and why I do what I do. And of course, it's impossible to replicate the very talented and diverse team of other formerly incarcerated people that we have on our team. All of these people have gone through government investigations. All of these people have had to overcome, and that's ironically the value proposition that we offer. We show people why decisions inside of a prison, inside of a system, are going to influence prospects and opportunities for success. If that's something that interests you and you're going into the system, please reach out to us because we'd love to have you on our team as long as you are committed to living a goal-oriented, values-based, law-abiding life. We've got opportunities for you. And those opportunities come in many forms. One of them, as I've shown on the bottom of our case study, a really simple open writing job that we offer is right here. It's all really clear. People can make $200 for writing case studies. I can tell you as a prolific writer and somebody who's got a very self-directed, focused work process, I can complete these case studies in about 3 hours. And I show you all how to do it. There's instructions here on how to do it. We're going to continue to revise these instructions and grow because we really want to help people develop the tools and the resources that are going to help them succeed financially, but also help them recalibrate and get back into the marketplace. So, anybody can look on here and say, oh, wow, I'd love to do that. I mean, people could actually be doing it from inside of a prison if they wanted to, and I'd be very happy to help them. But this is an example of a case study. This is something that we will also create an audio file for, a video file for, and then there's a quiz at the end of these documents, and then people get certificates if they pass it. This is a real value proposition for business owners. And of course, I need a team to help me create these. So this is one way that people can make money. I know if I got out of prison and I had that opportunity to make $200 a case study, I'd have knocked out 50 of those things and made 10 grand, within about a month, which would have been a lot of cash for me at that time. And so, I want to offer these opportunities to other people. And to the extent I'm able to pay, that job offer is open. But in addition to that, we've got other job opportunities for people who've got skill sets of either marketing, consulting, writing. Of course, somebody has to be a subject matter expert. I can't have somebody who just went through prison time and is going to talk about, how, where their seat goes in the television room or how to spend money in the commissary, all that nonsense. This is about success. If you're focused on success, we have got a really well-documented strategy to put people to work and to help business owners. And we'd love to have you on our team if you're qualified. But I don't ever ask anybody to do anything I'm not doing. I'm working every day, just like I advise people to do in our Earning Freedom journal. I really encourage you, get this journal, start working it, start documenting your story, just like I'm doing here. This is the same thing I did while I was incarcerated. It's what I am doing right now. It's how I open all kinds of deals and business opportunities. And I will show you always how I am doing it, because I never ask anybody to do anything I'm not doing. I got to get off this video because I've got a call at 3 o'clock, but I do want you to look at the date, the time. You see that I do this every single day because I believe in you. And if you are outside, I ask that you subscribe to the YouTube channel to support people who are incarcerated and show them that people are interested. Tell your loved ones about this. If you're going into the system, I would really encourage you, reach out to our team. We've got a team of experts that can help position you for the best possible outcome. I am Michael Santos. Do hope that you subscribe to our channel. You can visit us at prisonprofessors.com, at compliancemitigation.com. All the information is on the show notes below. And wishing you success and prosperity and focus. Stay focused. Use our journal to stay focused, and never stop believing in yourself. I am Michael Santos. I want to thank you for being a part of our community.